Hello och välkommen, welcome to the stream. We are live here on Twitch.tv and I am yours truly, Yogeto Rolls the Wolf 36. Happy Friday to everyone here. It is our favorite day on the floor here. It is Mass Effect Friday and we're going to continue where we left off at. We finished Mass Effect 1 last week. We took down Sovereign, we defeated Saren, we saved the Citadel and the Council. And I realized I forgot to do the tags here. And we're gonna start off Mass Effect 2. I will warn you, it is my least favorite game out the franchise, but we're doing this for the name of Garrus Vakarian. So without further ado, we're gonna make it through this game, and eventually we will wind up in Mass Effect 3. So without further ado, import M1. I could re-import my Mass Effect 1 character. I'm faced at an impasse here. I'm gonna ask my mods this real quick. Because we definitely, I think, made some new traction in Mass Effect 1 this last playthrough, so... I'm gonna leave it up to my mods here. But otherwise, we made it to the end of not spring break, we made it to the end of fall break. And I shall push on the remainder of the semester. And I'm getting close to finishing up my contract job. So what's likely gonna happen is I might be reduced to back to 2 streams a week, as if I streamed at all this week. I was just busy. There was too much happening and I scheduled to stream every day this week, but it just wouldn't happen. And but I'm gonna be job hunting. I'm gonna be working on portfolio. I'm just gonna be applying like crazy. And see if I could find a job and if they would be willing to pay for my move. So we're gonna re-import my Mass Effect 2, see. We're gonna keep it casual. And always have the autosave. Okay, good. Game audio does work. I just wanted to make sure that worked. Mate will probably be watching the Utah game tonight. I don't know. Gold is busy.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Well, we start here a month after the Battle of the Citadel. The game officially doesn't start till 2 years later.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander!
Get the hell out of here!
Oh yeah, I just realized. I think I romanced Kaden. So I essentially re-imported the romance.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Chakwas is limber. Yeah, she did.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby. Hold together. Hold together.
Look at that back. Volcaria.
Oi there, darling.
Hi, love. You missed the light show.
No. and the Normandy's in trouble.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Joker!
Ah, watch the arm.
worst intro ever
No.
of all time.
I from the point of this to the point Shepard wakes up and she brought back to life. How long was that? A
2
year or
years.
so?
2 years.
Goodness.
And now she's suffocating. Normally she would have been burnt. Shepard would have been burned up as Shepard entered the atmosphere.
Yeah, there's no way you could survive that.
Shepard was already dead when Shepard suffocated in space. So I forgot that I was essentially re-importing the romance here. I don't want to do that. Genesis is good if you're starting like if you're skipping the first whole game.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, this is a bad time to start an ad break. There she is. There I am.
Looking beautiful as ever.
Reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. My God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Blossom. She's not ready yet. Give it a sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost it.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
I love how they kept the Cerberus outfit I kept on the bridge.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking
Hey,
security.
my
trying to kill
armor.
you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
My beautiful purple armor.
Looking good.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Hey, look at that number. Nice.
Nice. Beautiful. You got 69 rounds in reserve.
72.
Rip.
how fast your shields go down in this game.
Backup systems engaged.
Oh, shot
Nice
his
work,
arm
Shepard.
off.
Coast is clear.
Maybe he needs a hand.
Oh, that's good.
You obviously are not mad. You love your puns, even when they fall flat on their face.
I do. I'm just, if you can see the smile on the face.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
She's dead.
More reinforcements heading your... Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launch.
Sensors activated.
Take the elevator down. 1 floor.
I somehow almost walked off.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
The ragdoll physics.
Progress is slow,
Beautiful.
and subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Greed.
He's trying to run the program, get much money before the Alliance comes in and takes it all down.
System not designed for specialized enemies.
Well, he's dead.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Incoming! Come on over! Shepard, what the hell? Tag!
Not the time to be
okay,
asking
bye.
questions, bro.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must
Oh,
be
nice
worse than I
shot.
thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
The blue glowies.
Like
Wait,
that.
Nate, can you check to see if the cocktail book was released yet?
Yes, I can. I got unused tabs.
Falling back. Okay. I promise I'd answer your questions. What do you wanna know?
It releases on October 22nd,
The last thing I remember is the
2024,
Normandy
sweetheart.
blowing up.
11 more days.
Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few
We need to make
servicemen
some of
from the
those.
lower decks didn't get out. Navigator
We'll
Presley
have to
was
make
killed
some
by
of
an
those cocktails
explosion.
once I'm in
But everyone
Georgia.
else, including the non-alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarrymen, they all
Yes.
made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. I lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check.
Of course, if we were on Nate's account, he'd have his real tight armor.
Yes.
This is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Systems active.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Nice job, sweetheart.
Thanks. I only do like casual right now just so because this is our day to relax.
They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
If I were doing a serious game, I'd play Call of Duty or Halo. Oh well, they're dead.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
And I
Grab the
definitely
Minigel from
like
the first aid station on the wall.
the nice pop on my upper back. Like the upper middle of my back.
Ooh.
Thanks, Shepard.
I think I'm gonna try to
thought
apply
you'd
to
save my
Carter's.
life.
They have a copywriter
Guess
position
that
or
makes
a
us
social
even
media
now,
coordinator
hmm?
position.
I thought maybe I could shut down the security.
Imagine
Hey,
me just
do it,
working
sweetie.
on
Did this fry
working
the
with
whole
baby
system
clothes. You'll be like, I
irreversible.
will. You will
We
just
didn't
come
ask
to
what
me
you
and be like, I will
Why do you
abuse your
even have
employee
security
discount for
med
all the
clearance?
clothes to make
You're
sure
in
our
the
kids are
bio.
well dressed.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and
Yes.
fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the cannon. Clear a path to the shuttle. That's it. Let's get out of here.
I feel like I know the voice actor
Okay,
for
we took him
Wilson.
down. But this is getting
Watch your
tense.
IMDb.
Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
Because
really isn't the
I
time,
get he.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
A Lazarus project. Program
But
that
it
we
does
built.
sound like Brandon
It's
Keener.
funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren.
I
Some kind of pro-human splinter.
Steve
group, right?
Bloom.
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. There's
Ah,
more to
Steve
it. The Alliance
Bloom.
declared you dead. They gave up.
Nice.
Cerberus spent
I am Krogan!
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have
I'm
work
trying to figure
together.
out who
I thought
else
you
he,
deserved to
because
know what's what.
what other
Nate.
games he was in.
Once we're off the
Nate,
station, I'll take
he
you
holds
to
the
the
Guinness
elusive
World
man.
Record for being
He'll
the most
explain
prolific voice actor
I promise.
in history. He has thousands of roles across TV shows, anime, video
Yeah.
games.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah.
But you will know
That's
him
not his
as
real name, of
Grunt
course.
here.
Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name.
And I
He's
know
in
him as
Transformers 4.
Starscream. Yeah,
Kinda stuck.
Starscream.
He was in Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts, we're almost at the shuttle.
Yeah, list
I'm
protocol.
curious,
I wanted to say he was in. I know that voice. Wait, Ghost Recon. He was in one of the Ghost Recon games.
though. He's also.
That's right.
He's also Cowboy Bebop.
They've seen us.
Yeah, he was in Ghost Recon Advanced. Advanced Force, not Advanced Force. He was in Last of Us Part 2.
As who?
I don't know who did. Who? He just did additional voice work in The Last of Us Part 2. Yep, he was in Ghost Recon, Breakpoint. He was in Saints Row, the third, remastered.
Who was he in Saints Row?
Zombie.
Oh,
He was in Metro Exodus, Sam's Story. He was Primus Dempsey in Call of Duty Zombies. He was in Bumblebee, he played Wheeljack. Oh, he was in RDR2. He played Kang in Avengers Assemble. There's one game in particular I'm looking for. He was in Wildlands as Scott Mitchell. Yup. But I'm looking for.
In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, the subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures
He was in Halo 5.
the Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Oh. He was the guy who just he was in Halo 5. He was the Spartan that would call out when sniper or rockets would be coming up onto the map. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. He was in Batman Arkham Knight. He played Killer Croc, Waylon Jones.
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
Oh, so
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for
Who is it?
Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the
He was in
command
COD
isn't the
Advanced
way to get her to
Warfare.
join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we
he
go?
was in
Miranda?
Transformers Universe.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
He was in
This is
the
the
original
evac
Last of
area.
Us.
If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure.
He was in
We need to go back
BioShock.
and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right.
He was in
We took
Halo
risks
4.
when we signed
He
up.
was in Halo
Without you,
4.
There's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Yep, I was
Sure
right.
trust you.
Yep,
This is the only
yep.
shuttle off the station.
He would play
You wanna
Scott
stay and rot
Mitchell.
with the mechs?
I knew that
Be my
voice.
guest.
I knew it.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
I honestly never liked Miranda, but you just kind of grow to pity her in the next game. And I've never liked Jacob, honestly.
Yeah, I know why.
Why?
Just the back, at least the
Before we meet
backstory
with the
of
elusive man, we need to
him
ask a few
and what
questions
you
to
told me about
evaluate
him.
your condition.
Also,
And, more tests?
Hawk
Shepard
just
took
posted
down those
something
mechs
in the
without any
in our
trouble.
group chat.
That has to be
He
good
followed
enough.
some
It's been 2 years
this is
since
from
the
r
attack.
slash
The elusive
competitive
man
Halo.
needs to know that Shepard's personality and
Lucid
memories
and
are
Trippy
intact.
are in talks to join
Ask
Shopify
questions.
Rebellion.
Seriously?
Yes, I can send you here. I'll put this in our DM, sweetheart.
Yo! So both of them are getting the axe. Do me a favor and DM that to Darkseid. He'll be
Uh,
interested to hear about that.
I sent it to you as well, sweetheart. Done.
But geez, they might sabotage Cycle.
Did you say 2 years? Been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days.
Dude, imagine
You
this.
are
They
on
pick
the
up
operating
Renegade.
table for
Optic
most
picks up Renegade and picks
The
up
sooner we
Sparty.
start, the sooner
Oh, that would be the god squad.
Oh my gosh, yes! Dead
Record showing you
Zone,
were a spacer.
Formal,
Raised mostly on one ship or
Renegade,
another. You enlisted
Sparty.
in one of
Like,
Metal,
that's an
fighting
even bigger
Batarians
reason
during the
to support
Skillian
Optic.
Blitz.
Like, yes, the Optic
Do you
fan
remember
base
that?
is very toxic, but I only support Optic for Dead Zone, who's one of Zach's homies, like childhood homies. And because we support Sparty, we've had his back the entire debacle. I was the one that held up the free Sparty sign that broke Twitch chat at Salt Lake.
I want
Lot of
an
lives
Optic
depended on
hoodie
you
if
holding that
Sparty
position.
goes to
Did what
Optic.
I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda.
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Because I hated her. No, just kidding.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life
Yo.
for the rest of the team.
Yo,
Without her, I
I
couldn't
mean,
stop Saren.
Lucid and
She
Trippy
died
going to
anyway.
Shopify.
Understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging.
Oh, this is
Everyone
great.
at Cerberus knows that
Honestly, they're
facility
gonna
had to be
sink
destroyed.
there.
There are other tests we really should run.
I mean, that's like a tier 2
Miranda,
orb right
Enough with the
there.
quizzes. The memories are there. And I
That'd
can
be like
vouch for
Cam
Shepard's
Rising
combat
going
skills
to
personally.
Northern
I suppose you're
Arizona,
right.
for instance.
We'll have to hope the elusive
That
man
or
accepts
going to
our little
Troy.
field test as
Because,
evidence
like,
enough.
I mean, Cam Rising is like a generational quarterback. If he
What do you mean
transferred from you,
generational?
like, with the type of skill sets that he has,
The elusive man is waiting
you
for you in
it's
the other
rare
room.
to see a quarterback with Cam skill sets. I mean, the last time we saw a quarterback of just with the pure passing prowess he has, you gotta go back 6 or 7 years ago when Tua Tagovailoa was at Alabama, and he led Bama to that insane national championship run. But that would be such a waste of talent if he left Utah and went to say Troy or Vandy.
Elusive
Well,
man.
okay,
I thought
to be
we'd
fair,
meeting
a former
face to face.
Utah quarterback beat
Unnecessary
Alabama this past
precaution.
weekend.
Not unusual for people who know what
But
you
that's
and I
like going
know.
to some other school
From what I
that
hear, I
you
cost
won't
a
be competing
fortune.
for a national title.
Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity.
Of
I didn't
humanity.
spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Remember, y'all, the elusive man was there at the Temple of Paladin incident. He was exposed to a Reaper artifact also. So he's been familiar with the Reapers for a long time, too.
need
You gotta be careful when you mess with Reaper
those
tech.
kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been
What'd
sleeping,
Darkseid say?
entire colonies have
He hasn't
been
responded yet, sweetheart.
human colonies. We believe it's
I
someone
know that
working
my
for
group
the
chat
Reapers,
is
just as
exploding.
Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
I want to be able to go to a lot more lands once I'm out east. Just have the
Yes.
ability and the flexibility to travel to those lands and meet everyone and have fun.
I mean, heck, you may see me compete in some of the like side tournaments.
We're committed to the
I'm surprised
advancement
you're
and
not
preservation
already.
of humanity. If the Reapers are targeted,
I mean, I've done some of the online stuff, but not actual get on to land.
The Alliance to act. No more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all
Pe-
life in the galaxy. Why would
Heck,
the
even
Reapers
back
target a few human
during COVID, a
colonies?
lot of people
Hundreds
just
of
they had
thousands
their
of
own kind of
colonies
cliques when it came to
I'd say that
teaming,
fits
so
the
they weren't going to
definition of
take a
harvesting. Nobody's paying attention.
they
because
were
it's
going to
random,
take
and the
a
attacks
risk
occur
a
in
little on
remote
me.
locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting
Oh,
a war
I already
doesn't
did
seem
this
like
one already.
Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation
Hey,
of
sweetheart,
humanity.
I'm going to use the
If
bathroom
the
real quick.
Reapers are targeting us, trying
Have
to wipe
fun.
us out,
Not too much
Cerberus
fun.
will stop them. If we wait for
I
politicians
will.
or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Oh, that's why.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easy, and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Pumpkin?
Yes.
I found this coffee meme in the Rise group. Basically,
Oh.
one mug of coffee is said that her partner left her. Her friend said he was always going to leave you. He's a travel mug.
Oh. That is sad and funny at the same time.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless
Makes you
you.
think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Well, I think I forgot to switch out my loadout, but that's okay. But I wonder if I'll get my weapons back once I have my ship.
Most likely.
Looks like
Al
everyone
this is
just
what
got
Alex
off the
said.
left
He
right
said,
dinner.
guess Lucid picking friendship over having the absolute best odds to win. If it's Lucid, Trippy, Mental, and Cycle, that's a team right there. But you know
Strange.
that
No bodies, no structural
did-
damage. No
with
signs of
the
battle.
polls that Shopify have, they will have a fight on their hands.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Here you go.
Come on over.
Enemies in front.
Tag!
Easy enough? Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here. Hostiles to the right.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
I've lost shields.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that...
It's our girl Tally.
You're alive?
How you
When I
doing,
gave you that
Tally?
Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander
What's wrong with
Shepard.
that gun?
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center
The only
of
thing you
the
can
colony.
stay in that situation is,
We'll
yes ma'am.
circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We
Shush,
can argue over
Miranda.
who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
They've seen us.
I love how I just walked into it. You know you're welcome to invite your bros to harass you here.
Oh.
Use
Dang. I'm already doing that. King J's on r/competitive Halo right now. We go keep an eye out for not King J in the thread in a minute.
Apparently I heard he's kind of a jerk.
Engaging target.
I've interacted with him once or twice because he was in draft league when I was in. I've only interacted with him once or twice. You see, he was always nice to me. I don't
have expected this.
But I felt like if I played with him more, my opinion would have changed.
I just remember reading comments on his Netify that he is, and I think Zach said something about it.
I know that he's also.
Moving
I
to point.
also know that he's pretty good friends with Snake.
Moving to target. Target down.
The Snake Bite's a really good, really nice guy.
Enemy down!
Yeah.
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
On it. Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
She's dead.
Very dead.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shields.
Taking them.
He just looks down at Jacob.
It looks like a dreadnought from Warhammer.
Get me off your damn scope!
Jacob. Oh my
Taking
gosh.
Jacob, fall back.
Eh.
Jacob, I love the fact that you want to stand there and sling lead, but it's not the time, bud.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
I'll reach.
Field is clear.
Roger. Eagle coming out.
Eventually you get good at these kinds of bypass puzzles and you're able to go faster.
Kind of reminds me of the puzzles from like Watch Dogs.
This might be useful.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Oh, I did it twice. There's gonna be a Finding Nemo 3 in 2 years?
Human.
Come
I tried.
on.
How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm gonna send this to
Appreciate
you.
what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
It sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
You like the pudgy belly of the Sphinx? This
Yeah.
little kitten is so cute.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrive, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously,
To gather
humanity played
intelligence?
a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they
I
bother
also like
abducting
Gold's theory in that
colonists.
they're collecting
Once the
humans to
humans are
form the new
paralyzed,
Reaper
why not just kill
because
them?
because in a way they probably in a way see humans as the most advanced.
Yes.
Shocking. That would definitely wound the pride of an Asari.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The
I mean,
collectors are very
in the Mass
forthcoming
Effect universe,
about their
I mean, humans are top of the food
Generally,
chain.
they seek out species
Well,
with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities.
I guess they truly
They
are,
pay
but
slavers
when you
and
think
work
about it,
groups
other
exorbitant
species
sums
think
to obtain these specimens,
humans
and
are
then they leave.
entitled,
never
but another thing
targeted a
is,
single species
in what
before, and the
story
previous sample
is it
sizes
not
were in the
written that
dozens,
humans are
not the
taught,
tens of
written by
thousands.
humans? When you think about it.
You're holding
Yes.
something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
You know, I will say this about the elusive man. The man, I think he has good intentions, but the way he goes about them is bad.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you could trust.
Look who it is! It's our boy, Joker!
Joker!
Hey, Commander.
Joker the
Looks like old
homie!
times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. A lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Look! It's the Normandy! SR2. Someone actually ran a scale and found that they actually rebuilt the SR2 larger. So when you think about it, the SR2, it's weird. The SR2 is larger in Mass Effect 2, and then scaled down them in
Then-
Mass Effect 3, and they're both bigger than the SR1.
Would you say that the Normandy is about the same size of a U.S. Navy carrier?
Think about who you're asking that kind of question to, Nate.
That is true.
I wish I could tell you, honey, but I just don't.
I can always go read up on it.
Yeah, there's someone out there with the knowledge that's able to make that comparison.
Also, my food is ready. Well, more like Mom made something, so I'm gonna go grab me a plate, and I shall return. I shall return, my love.
And I'm back in my Gira.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I'm gonna head to the armory first just to check if I actually have my weapons. Because if not, this is gonna be a long grind to find everything again. Well, Nate, this is it. Mass Effect 2. We've pretty much made it through the quote-unquote tutorial or intro part. The bank essentially robbed Shepard of credits. Look. Nate. I think he's AFK. They've robbed Shepard of her credits. There's a loadout. Nice. Nice. So, Jacob cheats on you if you romance him, just as an FYI. So don't romance him. You're better off with someone else. I might get some tea, though.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Yep. Just as I thought. Yeah, didn't keep any of the ships. Yeah. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna initiate a quick break time just to go get some tea. I'm just starting now to relax. I don't want to fall asleep on y'all on stream. I'd feel bad about that. And when I get back with some tea, we're gonna head to Omega first. I want to get my boy. So with that in mind, let's... Wait, where's that? Okay, let's break. Here we are. Thanks for waiting, y'all. I have tea. It is a chamomile blend. As much as everyone loves to stay up and awake on Fridays, I'm unfortunately way too old for that now. Probably people are probably thinking, you're 26, you're not old. I'm like, you would be surprised, Vanner. You'd be very surprised. But, you know, everyone at the same age is incredibly different.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Already again? Liar. Alrighty. Let's head to Omega. I want my man. Alrighty. I do like giving y'all more health.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I forgot to level you up, Miranda.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up...
I have
a man.
returned.
There you are. I went and got some
Batarian
tea.
delinquent. Pissed off someone rich
I
enough
got
to go after him.
so
If I'm
I
bringing
just
him
ate
alive,
me a bowl
Rainsy.
of pears.
Please. I didn't
You alright?
I said shut it.
Yes,
Tried
and they
to
were
leave me on a
delicious.
chase all over the systems. You should have
I
known
thought you
better.
said you made your
These
ear.
people
You hurt your
always-
ears. I'm like, what? How did you hurt your ears?
No, I ate a bowl of pears, sweetheart.
Oh, pears.
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I assume you've been...
You lose to
I've
oh
done my
Zaid, I love it. I love this dude.
Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Rest in peace,
This is a dude
voice actor.
I will follow this dude into a gunfight.
That's what they tell me.
He did leave the blue. He did lead the Blue Suns.
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Elfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Oh, well, he's dead.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Mongolt. Hey, how's it going, my dude? What's up? Happy Friday to you. How you doing, my dude?
Don't look at me like that.
I think I feel my
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
It's going. Almost done with
That's
school,
close enough.
and there's way too many things happening right now. I'm overwhelmed, but Mass Effect lets me unwind. And I got my man here.
Stand still.
Hey, y'all.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
I am. Carrie-Anne Moss plays
But you
Arya.
need more.
Yep,
Everyone
I met her
needs
last
more
year.
something, and they all come to me.
What is she?
Am
What's
I
she
the
like as a
stream that
person?
can speak another language?
Feeling dramatic.
Uh, I did have a
Omega has no
redemption
title
where
ruler
you'd
and
force me to speak
only
Japanese for like 10 minutes,
one.
tell me practice it, but I dropped the class, and now I'm back on my Swedish grind. So,
Don't
sure.
fuck with Arya. Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
But yeah, I think that might have been me.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Yep, I played through Mass Effect Andromeda. We actually finished the second run through of Mass Effect Andromeda over the summer, and we began Mass Effect 1 again. We just finished Mass Effect 1 last week, and now we're on Mass Effect 2. And we're just iterating through all the games, cycling both male and female. Nate was the prior Shepard while I was the first, so we're doing my run through again. And then the next time we do male ship, our mod Gold wants it to be his turn.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help.
Veldig bra.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting.
Ja, det är god.
I'm
Veldig
sure
god.
they'll sign you up.
Thanks for the hydrate. I did just get some tea, but I still have some water, so I'll chug it.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts
There
of
we go.
problems. If you make your own
Tack
laws,
så
which
mycket, va?
everyone here
Thank you.
does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Got any plans for Friday night or the weekend, Mongont?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just
Have
don't
to
get
go
him
to
talking.
Turkey?
He never
Alrighty.
shuts up.
Lovely
If you
seeing
really
you back
need
here.
to find him,
Enjoy the
shuttle to the
turkey.
quarantine zone.
Turkey's good.
No
It's
guarantee.
not
Gobble,
turkey
gobble,
season yet for us, but it will be soon.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Well, I like
I hear
Arya as a
you're
character.
recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses.
Look
I
at that
can't
guy's
tell you
chin,
exactly
though.
where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we
Goodness
Just
gracious.
head over to the transport depot outside the club.
You
One of
got
our
the
boys will take
Thanos
you from
chin.
there. Send in the next one.
Oh, he had the ball section.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Oh. We certainly did that kid a favor.
We saved his life.
None of my ever got a renegade transferred over. I'll have to rebuild it.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's true.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
You ready to go teach a Batarian a lesson?
Ready to give it all up and go into hiding in the abyss? Don't.
Oh, now I get it. Alrighty, let's teach him a lesson.
Beautiful.
Say something, Commander.
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. Racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
That laugh.
What?
That laugh both y'all did. That terrifying.
Good. You should be terrified.
Hmm.
Something tells me he's not scared.
Sweetheart, it will take a lot for me to be scared of you.
No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Beautiful.
Not taking any chances.
Yes! Turians are the greatest!
They shoot first, ask questions later.
Were you just about to say they poop first, ask questions later?
No. What? Sweetheart!
What do you think is the curse word for poop that you were about to say? Because you have to stop yourself, honey.
I said shoot.
Yeah, the second time.
I was like, I wasn't gonna say anything though.
I'm sure.
tell Captain Gavorn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
I'm talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person. You can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
It's the only good thing to do.
This is valuable.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology. The Asari...
I might have something here for you. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
This should come in handy.
You know we have to buy this thing.
Oh, titillating alien magazine. Yes, yes.
Try not to come so hard for the Hanar.
Whoa, 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 sweetheart.
I only tease you.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh. I'll have to come back for this.
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Harrod.
I love this guy.
End is not.
I love how they brought him back for the Omega DLC.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
Our blight on galactic purity.
You and you too. And you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
I just love every time I walk past me, he's like, repent! End is nigh.
The end is nigh.
End is nigh.
The end is nigh.
End is nigh.
End is nigh.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha Task Force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
He seems like a nice fellow.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
I like his armor.
Blue Sun's uniform. I hate Vorcha. It's like, don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy, so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't... The light mechs go in first. That's not enough. We send in the heavy. There.
I know I'm quiet on stream tonight, but I'm just relaxed, oddly enough. Like, I'm just feeling good.
I'm wrapped in my blanket.
Fridays are the day where we unwind. I play my favorite franchise as a means to unwind. Originally put in place as a break from competitive Halo.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Did you see that?
He's dead. Go away, freelancer.
He just went flying.
And it's good.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, we're going to see all the way back here with an LMG. Beautiful precision fire.
Oh, what's this?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints now!
He's a cheery
I'm
individual.
looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Watch out.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. With a few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Let's be a homie to him.
Alright.
You're working too hard.
Take a break, dude.
Enjoy the net.
He deserves it. He works too hard.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Hostiles incoming.
She's with Archangel.
Nice shot, sweetheart.
This looks interesting.
Oh, I forgot about them right there.
They definitely live up to their name, the Blood Pack, because their blood is spilling.
Those were mercs.
Archangel.
Nice shot.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus!
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel.
Oh, you know what? We're missing out on some unique dialogue re-importing my Mass Effect 2 save. Because remember in my Mass Effect 1 playthrough, we convinced Garrus to reapply for Spectre training.
Yep.
Oh well, maybe Gold will do it.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
What do we got here? But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready.
Nice shot.
I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
right in the shoulder. He does have one in his head.
Never saw me coming. Scoped and dropped.
The first 3 rounds for
Like that one.
he fell so gracefully.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah. Oh. The last shot was in his nut.
And she's glitching into the barrier.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Oh.
Oh.
That would not have killed her.
All
like
right,
that.
let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Depending on what that round impacted inside.
It was in the shoulder.
Go.
Damn it. They're sending out the heavy mix.
That problem should take care of itself.
Firing concussive shot.
Affirmative.
Oh, nice shot.
Right behind you.
Firing an impact.
Oh!
Beautiful.
That was just an amazing directive on.
Come find me before they regroup.
No, it's. Why did you switch it out?
We need to prepare. Come see me.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Gunship.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaid, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard.
I trust Zaid with
You better get
Garrus
going.
more than I do.
How do I get to
Rand.
the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Let's get to work, boys.
Can't believe they replaced my assault rifle.
Okay, you get it back?
Yeah, I think there should be a weapons thing.
Go.
Commencing shutdown.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
Going now.
Baron.
Firing now. Right there. Engaging target.
Ready to die?
Oh, that should hurry.
There's a console near the shutters. Here they come. There's not too many yet.
Got no.
Why is this so difficult?
Ow.
Gosh.
Nice.
Why is this so difficult? This is not treated like casual. I refuse to believe that.
They really want Garrus dead.
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on 2 fronts.
Understood.
Shutter secured.
That was annoying.
Just 1 more shutter. Hurry.
Well, nobody ever expected this game to be
Taking
easy.
some fire, Shepard. Time to get
That's
those
still
damn
fun game.
shutters open.
No shield.
Oh.
Moving.
What? Dude on the ground is spazzing out. Oh.
Oh, he ain't there anymore.
Moving.
Get up there, Miranda.
You bet. Easy enough.
Wow.
Everyone's dead.
I'm going to need some help, son. They're getting more aggressive.
Working on it.
I'm trying, Garrus.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
That was dumber than it should have been.
Ah, rip them to shreds!
About that.
Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
I'll do it with Arcane.
Cheeky Germ. Hi, Cheeky Germ. Welcome in. How are you doing? I apologize I didn't see your thing soon. And wow, you're getting eviscerated.
I got you. You bet.
Rogan incoming!
Firing now.
Heads up!
right there.
Loud and clear.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
I have to get out of the onesie. I'm just getting warm.
No.
Oh, dang, that got stuck on my controller. Nice. Huffed it.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. Sure.
Offloading troops. Watch your back.
I've got him.
On it.
Right behind you.
Loud and clear. Sit down.
Easy enough?
Oh, that right though.
Cool.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
I'm on it.
They're not going down. I'm about to fight.
Reached the rear stairs.
Nice shot.
Oh wow, you magnumed him. That man took 8 or 9 rounds to the chest, and you just flicked up for the head.
Garrus!
Garrus!
I remember they made this scene creepier because it bugged out. Because they actually had, but maybe I need to play through the original trilogy on PS3 for y'all. Yeah,
That,
see, it's
I will love
glitched.
that.
It's glitched so badly.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus.
He's
Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
So remember when Garrus comes in, there's unique dialogue because we experienced that when we played through as Nate Shepard. And I'm fully convinced that this is Garrus' way of just trying to use a pickup line on Shepard.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
how bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive.
Well, attractive.
Most of those women are Krogan.
You can't tell me that was not him trying to use a pickup on Shepard, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that was a pickup line,
Frankly,
100%.
I'm not worried about you, Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Already getting to work, huh?
You know the Turians.
He has to go calibrate his guns.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output, and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no
You fall in love with an AI, Joker.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yeah, don't steal the Commander's copy of Fornax.
Oh. I put my phone down. You.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
The guy thanked us.
Yay.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. I always like Dr. Chakwas.
Chakwas is another homie. She's with you, even with
Chef
Cerberus.
surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming
Caviar
right
coming
up.
right
Let me
up.
Just get out my doilies.
Real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man
All
cleaning
due
the toilets
respect,
is also preparing the meals?
Mr. Gardner,
I wash
everything's
my
mission critical.
hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Please tell me you got that.
Yep.
And I love how you're just silent.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat.
Butt
It'll
puckers.
take good old
Oh,
human ingenuity to crush these
Mr.
collector
Gardner.
vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
God
Can you
bless the
believe
Navy.
I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier. I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
He's like,
Back
back
to-
door.
He sounds like Squidward. Back to work.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
Let's try a different dialogue.
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to C-Sec after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in.
Hey, babe.
Someone to stand
Yes,
up to
baby?
the local thugs.
We need to get back to planning out that wedding.
Yes, we do.
Not sure we'll have time tonight, but then again, it's a Friday night. We make time for anything over weekends.
Yes.
I don't know.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You
For anyone
proved that you get
wondering,
things done, and
Nate
people
kept it
join up.
quiet,
Mercs who
and I
wanted to atone.
appreciated that.
Security consultants tired of
In a way
playing by
that
the
it was
rules.
just
I gave
us,
them
it
hope.
was private.
And
I
now
appreciate that he knew I would have been overwhelmed
Shows
in
what I
public.
I'm always looking out for you, sweetheart.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12, including me, former military operatives, CSEC agents. These had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. They didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
It don't matter if it's male or female, you can easily see that Shepard's concerned.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know.
Hey, Caboose.
Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Might as well do this
I know
for the
what we're
lore.
doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps
Cerberus
in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I made the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Welcome to my world.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
And he hopped on my lap. Good
Hi,
boy.
Caboose.
Good boy.
Good evening to you, buddy.
He's my very good booze. It's hard for me to play or move around just because Caboose's head is trying to lay on my controller.
Oh.
He's my cuddly Booze. Yes, he is. Oh, he's my very good Mr. Booze.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit
He's
sloppy
a
with
good
the FBA
boy.
couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
He is super cuddly.
Why isn't
right
something
now.
like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
I got you, Bruce. It's okay. I got you.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
In the daddy bags. I love that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But he got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
I'm just squishing his noggin right now, and his eyes are just closed or rolling into their heads.
Oh.
So why did you
He
join?
loves him.
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and Normandy is state of the art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Carry on.
Well,
I have to do this one-handed now. So I apologize if this is
I'm
super
amazed
slow.
Shepard came down to see us.
Oh. Jeez.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
I love my caboose.
I was trying to remember
He's
how
a
many
good boy.
Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50.
He's sweet.
Guess
He is
your
my
elusive
baby.
man's big on forgiveness.
He's a good boy.
He's always gonna be my baby.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican.
We love you, Boosh.
Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died with me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside.
Let's check on the Utah score.
That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have
Oh,
been
wow.
killed with that gun than died in the
Wow.
Stellium Blitz.
What?
It's still 0-0 with 12 minutes to go in the first quarter.
For
Wow.
Utah?
And yeah, it's still there's still 0-0.
Thanks, Mama.
Utah's moving the ball down. They're already into Arizona State territory. They're on their Arizona State 37-yard line.
Reliable as all hell.
Oh,
She'd
looks like
already
he's
been
going.
through a lot by the time I got her.
Looks like he's going
Still,
after his
I never had
sister.
to recite her once.
He's like, oh,
Damn good rifle. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded
Big.
Kazak into one
I love Zaid.
Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept
Oh.
a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Bless you.
thank you, baby. Ah, there's a stream going on, but
Stream roll with what?
oh, the Utah game. I'm just gonna have that tabbed up and just check on it every once in a while.
Alrighty.
It's hard to believe that Kyle Whittingham has been coaching at Utah for the past 20 years. Goodness.
And they're still going strong?
Oh yes. To be fair, what was Kyle Whittingham's prior jobs for Utah? Kyle Whittingham. Okay. He was in DC for Eastern Utah in '87. He was the special teams coordinator for. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Kyle Whittingham, born in 1959. He's been the coach of the University of Utah since 2005. He's an all-time leader in wins at Utah. Prior to becoming the head coach at Utah, Whittingham served as Utah's defensive coordinator for 10 seasons.
I'll just be going.
He was named head coach after Utah after Urban Meyer left for the University of Florida. Oh yeah, I remember Urban Meyer was the Utes head coach for a long time. And after leading the 2008 Utah Utes football team to an undefeated season and a win over the 2009 Sugar Bowl over the 2008 Alabama Crimson Tide football team. I remember that game. I watched that game.
How was it?
Utah slaughtered us, 37-16. Bless you. Okay, this is what I've been looking for. So Whittingham, he became a graduate assistant for BYU during the 85 and 86 season. In 87,
when they actually won something.
Yeah. In 87, Whittingham became defensive coordinator at the College of Eastern Utah. He coached there for a season before taking a job at Idaho State. After 5 seasons of Idaho State, Whittingham joined the Utah staff as defensive line coach. His father was worked there, Fred Whittingham. In the 1995 season, Whittingham replaced his father as defensive coordinator, who's been hired as the linebackers coach for the Oakland Raiders. Whittingham remained the defensive coordinator for 10 years, serving under Ron McBride, I remember him, and Meyer, after being named head coach in 2004. Goodness, this guy's been at Utah about as long as I've been alive. That's insane. I would love to poke his brain about his play calling philosophy.
Least
favorite part of the entire
research
game.
projects. Palladium is used
Scanning.
to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe launched. In research projects,
Probe
Palladium
launched.
is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
I guess feel free to talk more about football facts while we scan Planet's name. Feel free.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to go back to his coaching career. In 2000, when the 2004 season ended with Utah becoming the first BCS non-H2 conference team to make a BCS bowl game, the Fiesta Bowl. After winning the Fiesta Bowl, Utah's overall record improved to 12-0 under the leadership of junior starting quarterback Alex Smith. I remember him. In his final season before declaring for the NFL draft. Hey, at the then time coach Urban Meyer, who announced his departure to the University of Florida. Yeah. So after Urban was at Utah, he went to Florida, where he was there to the 2008-2009 season. I remember that because he turned Florida into a monster in the SEC East. I remember that. I remember some of our games against Florida because the path to the national championship back in the early 2000s ran to the SEC East, meaning Florida. So we had to go to Gainesville every few years to beat them. Whittingham was also offered the head coaching job at Utah and the head coaching job at his alma mater, Brigham Young University. After struggling with the decision for 4 days, he chose to use. Sweetheart, I want to put this in perspective. You realize there is a universe that Kyle Whittingham coached BYU and turned BYU into a national championship contending team in the Pac-12 and now into the Big 12. So it's like BYU's gonna, and that BYU will continually be the little brother to Utah. For
well,
the
in a way, they have a superiority complex against us.
yeah.
It's really no secret that a lot of what Utah's accomplished, they bribed and said they did that first.
Yep.
It's like
The
it's
2008. In 2008, Utah completed an undefeated regular season and qualified for the 2009 Sugar Bowl. Along the way, there were wins at Michigan, wow, and late come from behind wins over Oregon State and TCU, and a convincing victory over rival BYU. Overall, Utah finished the regular season holding wins over 3 teams in the final AP Top 25. Yeah, because with the way things were done back then, you just fed all the teams' stats into a computer, and then it's basically spit those stats right back out because these are the 2 top teams that should compete in the national championship game. And then 2014 rolled around, and we got the college football playoff. In 2009, Utah had its second. Oh wait, no. Okay, Utah goes on to defeat Alabama 31-17 in the Sugar Bowl, completing its 5th undefeated and untied season in school history. I remember watching that game. I was not a happy camper. Oh, Utah got a field goal. And they're back up. Whoa. They're actually back on offense. Ooh. Cam Rising is stepping back. Checks it down. No.
How do you think Utah will be once Cam Rising's graduated now?
I don't. Okay. Cam Rising is a senior, if I remember right.
Yep, just like me.
Let me see. Cam Rising. Yep, he's a senior, so he will either graduate or just go to the NFL.
He's going straight to the NFL once he graduates.
Well, yeah. Once he graduates, he'll probably just declare for the draft and go to the NFL. Wow, he has a lot of injuries. Back in 2020, he had a shoulder injury. In 21, a concussion in the Rose Bowl, torn ACL in the following year in 22. He did not play in 23. And he did not play in 23. I don't know who's his backup. Ooh, I like that Utah hoodie. It's bright red. I like it. Dude, you gotta get the ball out quicker than that. You almost had that linebacker come down and hit you in the face. Yeah. Wow. A quick 3 and out for Utah. But I don't see Utah's offensive production going down once he leaves.
Launching probe.
Well, Utah is up 6-0. Oh yeah, tomorrow's the Red River rivalry. Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
That's
Red River,
right? And Bama?
No, Red River is Texas versus Oklahoma. That is like one of the most historic rivalries in college football.
Texas versus University
Oklahoma.
OU?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
My professor, like my intercultural, though now media ethics professor, says it's a very one-sided thing. Like for some odd reason, OU just has this bitter rivalry towards Texas, but Texas is just indifferent about whatever. And those are her words, not mine.
Now the Alabama-Tennessee game, that's called the 3rd Saturday in October. Yeah, that's the game I always have circled because it usually is a really good game.
Launching probe.
Y'all should have seen Nate last year with the game of Bama versus Auburn. He was losing his mind.
4th and 31. Auburn drops all their guys in the pass coverage. They only rushed 2 on the quarterback. Jalen Milroe had all the time in the world, and he just chucks it. Isaiah Bond just wins the game for us. It was great.
And you said, and it was confirmed that a referee came under review. Did he end up getting fired, or?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that referee ref any games in college football after that. I haven't seen him this year. With much college football I watch, I haven't seen him at all. So I'm assuming he's either been suspended or he's just flat out canned. And Michigan, and then there's Michigan. Michigan is because they're under NCAA investigation. They are not going to be, even if they do have a good season, they're not going to be in the playoffs at all. So that makes me happy.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Let me go back here to.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
This is basically at least half the game, y'all. All you do is just scan. That's it.
It's like one half gunfights, the other half doing
Look,
this.
barely even gunfights. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Whittingham. Okay, last year, Utah went 8-4.
Probe away.
Wow.
Probe away.
Combined over the past 20 years,
Probe launched.
Kyle Whittingham has 166 wins
Probe away.
and 80 losses combined. Over the past 20 years, sweetheart. Wow. That blows my mind. I think Nick Saban, when he left Alabama, he was like almost like 200 plus wins. I'm not entirely sure.
What do you think would have happened if Cam Rising had gone to Bama instead, and Nick Saban was his coach?
Ooh.
Try not to come too hard on my stream.
First of all, you don't have to worry about that. To answer your question, if Cam Rising came to Alabama and Nick Saban was still a head coach, I honestly see us having more than 5 or 6 receivers out there, because when you have a quarterback of that type of skill set, imagine you get like Ryan Williams out there. That you've seen what Ryan Williams is capable of. I mean, you watched the Georgia game with me. You know, you give a quarterback like that weapons on the field, and just open up the playbook for him. Cam Rising after those 40 years at Alabama, he would have won the Heisman. He would have won the Heisman because Cam Rising, from what I've seen of him, the kid is just great.
So he's basically setting NCAA records.
Yes, I mean, if he, let me tell you this, if he wasn't so have all the injuries he's had over the past 4 or 5 years, sweetie, he would have had won the Heisman by now. Because he has talent. I mean, and when you're in a conference like the Big 12, where they just don't play defense. Every game comes down to a shootout.
And yet Wildcats beat Utah.
Yeah, I watched that game. You were already asleep, and I sat there and I watched that game. I was like, where was going?
You could tell Wildcats did their homework.
Oh yes, I mean they did a lot of just sitting there with film review. Oh, that would have been actually kind of great. You know, defensively, Utah played. Yeah, I mean, Utah defensively is very physical. Utah plays a lot of. You know, they play a lot of either mixture zone and man-to-man. Like right now, they're with the way Arizona State's playing right now, they're playing a lot of man-to-man, which is just you match your best your best defensive back up against their best wide receiver, and yep, there we go. Yep, they're playing press coverage. So when you're playing against a team like Utah who plays a lot of man-to-man, as a quarterback, you gotta be technically proficient and you gotta put that ball where your wide receiver or your tight end can catch that. I mean, I played enough backyard football with guys who played football in high school, high school, even guys who trying to play football in college to know, hey, I need to put the ball where my guys can catch it. But the Wildcats really did their work. A lot of film review, a lot of just looking to see what Utah likes to do on certain downs and distances. I mean, I would have to go back and look at stats, but I mean, when you get Utah anything down between like that 3rd and 20, 3rd and 17 down in distance, you know that Utah is going to throw. So you stuff the box, you put 8 guys in and rush, blitzing. That's going to bring a lot of unneeded pressure, a lot of pressure for that quarterback.
Launched.
I could talk about football play calling all day. That's something I enjoy the most.
I know.
Yes, football is a very violent sport, but I love the mind games, the chess match that's going on.
Gymnastics is a tougher sport though than football. Simone Biles proved that.
Oh yes.
I mean, to her husband's football warm-up, and keep in mind he plays for the Chicago Bears, to her, the workout is just like a warm-up for her. It was like, alright, what's next?
And it's like, it's just another day in the office for her. What's funny, in the almost, all this time of me watching college football, what I love the most is the evolution of seeing the evolution of the sport. I remember back. Seriously?
Yeah.
Can you get back into it?
I might have to redo a lot of scanning is the problem. But my game just crashed.
Technology will do weird things.
Yeah, no, I can't start it back up.
Best thing just restart the game.
Is this the cue to stop stream just so that way I could spend the next hour mindlessly scanning. Is this
Most
the cue?
likely. Best thing to do is
I
restart.
don't want to
keyword.
do this to them, but I don't want to do this to them, but at this, there's like nothing entertaining of just watching someone scan, and I planned on doing scanning outside of stream just so that way y'all don't get bored watching Mass Effect 2. But I guess is there anything you want to say to the stream as we close it out here for the night, love?
Enjoy your Friday night, and enjoy Mass Effect 2, ladies and gentlemen.
At least while you can. Do you want me to yeet you over to Hanimal?
Yes.
Alrighty. Thanks, hon.
No problem, sweetheart.
With that in mind, I think we're gonna call it here. I'll spend this next hour scanning. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's semi-scuffed Mass Effect Friday stream. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, don't hesitate to click on that purple heart to leave a follow. And also consider becoming a beau. Join the Subbo squad and subscribe. I'll be live on Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for more Vault Hunter Monday. We're going to continue where we left off at. We're going to be continuing on with the story on Eden 6 as we make our way to get the Vault Key, save the Jacobs Corporation from Aurelia and the Calypso twins, and activating the Vault on Eden 6. But who knows how much we get done in 2 hours. But if you want to be notified as to when I go live, I recommend you follow the Twitter. If you want more content from me, I recommend you subscribe to the YouTube video. I'm almost done with this next video. I'm almost done with it, so make sure you make sure that you're ready to be notified when it drops, especially checking your bell notifications. And if you're enjoying the good vibes here, you want to keep engaged with the community. If you want to find some pleats to play Borderlands, Halo, Call of Duty with, I recommend you join the Ultimate Blanket 4, join the Discord community. We're nice and cozy in here. It's a great way to meet new people, be kept up to date on any Discord events. Tomorrow we will be dropping the date for our annual Extra Life charity stream. So make sure you stay tuned for the news tomorrow. And for the information on how you can help contribute to ensure that the kids getting their treatments in my nearest hospital, which is the Intermountain Primary Children's Care Hospital here in Salt Lake City, on ensuring that they get the best Christmas ever. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Enjoy that blanket fort, and I will see y'all on Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. What the